what happens when you get too used to playing ranged DPS? Well, you play melee and you think, hey, I could DPS from up here on this mountain. No, you can't, Lux. But yeah, crack Jade Lightning. Yeah, no, that's not going to work. But watch what we do. We make ourselves useful with a Ring of Peace. Guys, Ring of Peace, so much fun. Blocking off the healer's retreat. And he's dead. And it's, thanks for playing, Mr. Shaman. Here's the perfect example of a good plan, a very good plan gone bad. Very good plan gone bad. I sneak my way to the Horde base in AV, gonna try to cap the graveyard, gonna take these guards out one by one. This was towards the beginning of the X-Pack, so these guards had a lot of power. They were doing some pretty big damage back then. Kind of saved this clip for a while, and I'm doing okay. You know, I'm taking them down one by one. Now it's like, uh-oh, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? And then all of a sudden I just see my little helper, just standing there, doing nothing. Just doing nothing and just standing there, and then the rogue comes, and now everything's just all fucked up and I'm dead. I mean, why is he just standing there doing nothing? I could do that. So if you ever really want to try something incredibly dumb, do this. Chase a rogue in Isle of Conquest all the way into this water here. Now, the interesting thing is, whenever I decide to do something dumb, there's always somebody like, sign me up. Yo, Luxley, sign me up. I want to go. But I think in this case, I'm actually following this other guy. By the way, this is hell for any stealthy, especially a rogue. 2 demon hunters after him. That means 2 spectral sights, and he's got nowhere to hide, nowhere to run. And that's why he's probably in the water right now. And eventually, yeah, cheat death, but who ends up being cheated? It's the rogue. Thanks for playing. Interesting situation. Keep in mind, we do have mid. We have mid, and we also are, pardon my bad driving, not too good on the motorcycle, okay? Heading over to the top mine. Now watch this. This is really interesting. I've never seen this before. Keep in mind, we have mid, the Horde have bottom, and it looks like here, this particular one is the one that's on the clock to turn over to Horde. So it just turns Horde. So now the Horde have 2 bases, and we have 1 base. Now, I'm thinking, okay, there's a bunch of guys there. Someone's going to cap, right? Or so you'd think. And I'm seeing it should be back to neutral. It should be 1 base to 1 base. Clearly, we have middle. And now I'm coming over to this base, and I wanted to take a quick look. Druid there. And yeah, all right, it's on the clock. But yet, it still shows that the Horde have 2 bases. How is this fucking possible? This is a bug. This is a bug. Because maybe my math is off. Maybe I can't count to 3. I'm not particularly sure. But yeah, another bug and another BG from Blizzard. Bug galore. That's what BG stands for. Yeah, we have mid. And the Horde still have 2 bases to R1. Meanwhile, the top mine is on the clock. Okay, here's the perfect example of what happens when you don't guard bases. Now, you could probably get away with that in AB to some extent. You could even get away with it in Eye of the Storm. But in Battlefield Gneas, or this one that Alliance really hates, DWG, aka Deepwind Gorge, you really have to guard the bases. You have to fight on the bases, and it's not that hard to do because there's only 3! 3! Once again, the magic number 3. Look at this. The fight is taking place a whole other zip code away from the flag. So those Alliance guys are doing the right thing by kiting the Horde away from the flag so I could get a very easy cap that shouldn't be so easy. I'm going to show you guys how to give up a base very, very easily. Now, this is a prop paladin, and from what I understand, he's kind of like very much into the environment, doesn't like how mines kind of destroys the environment, so he's ready to give it up very easily. Now, granted, we got him in a 2v1 as Mr. Noob and smash into the wagon here, but he's stunned and perfect cap here. My paladin stuns that paladin, and I'm able to cap. But he doesn't try to get it back at all. He doesn't want it. It's bad for the environment. He just wants to move on. Now he gets on his pony, just knocks some people around, and he's just gliding away. Look at this. He's going all the way back to the ship. I don't know why. Maybe because it's, yeah, he's just completely running away. And now the other guy, the Shadow Priest, is joining in the fight. This is one of my favorite clips. As a hunter, it's pretty good to try to defend mid here, and I play a lone wolf hunter, hunter, and that's precisely what I'm doing. I can create a lot of havoc, drop some traps, do some AoE, splurge all kinds of stuff. Now, it's starting to get a little bit ugly because you can see the Horde always have like 3 healers. In this case, they have 5 healers. Yeah, that's just wonderful. And like 3 of them are in the back, behind the lines, like spamming their heals. And obviously, I'm just trying to defend the node. I'm not going to try to kill like 3-4 healers here at the node. But now all of a sudden, they're gaining some ground and they're coming at me. Demon Hunter coming at me. They have like 3 healers. They're going for the node. I got all kinds of problems. I'm dialing 911 as fast as I can. I hit my rocket boost and I'm on my way. And I feign death to get the dots off me and take a big whack-a-mole of AIDS, of unstable affliction, because it just really wrecks you. So now I'm just going to play dead, and I'm like almost dead. Almost dead. The Demon Hunter sold him. He thinks I'm dead. Everybody over there, they're not really that concerned, but they probably think I'm dead. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this demon just like, fuck you, you're not dead. He starts casting some doom bolts or whatever at me, and he just finishes me off. Take mercy on me, bro. Take mercy. Really hesitant to show you guys this clip because honestly, I just give up, and you'll understand why. Now, I make 2 mistakes here. 1, I'm too close to the Fury Warrior. It's like basically being too close to the sun. And 2, I probably should have started off by rooting him. But he started at about 32% health, and now I have my short-term buffs kicked in, both solar and lunar empowerment, which means I'm doing some pretty big damage, and his health is going upwards. His health is going upwards. Fury Warrior healing is off the charts outrageous, and it is a fucking joke that Blizzard lets it happen in PvP, let alone the leap and heals to your fucking heart's delight. Nerf Fury Warriors. The healing part. Fury Warriors on a great health plan who just never die, and then there's warriors who are like this guy. You know, the kind of warrior I'm talking about, where, alright, I just try to slow him down, but no, he's like, I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna blow you up, I'm gonna destroy you, because I'm a warrior, and I can, and I just wreck everything. And then he just goes into a blade storm. He has to know he has karma on him. Karma is like this big highway sign that says, you have karma on you. You will die if you do damage to anybody. And that's exactly what happens. Thanks for playing, but now I'm in big trouble because the Demon Hunter is going to get me. Gotta go. Don't know what these things are called, but I'm sure somebody knows. So leave it in the comments. Let me know, because I want one for Christmas. Or I want to be one for Christmas. I kind of look like a pissed off gremlin with glaives. And I'm ready. I mean, what says I'm going to wreak havoc and cause all kinds of chaos than this? I mean, look at him. Look at him. Would you be scared of that? A gremlin with glaives. Rah, rah, rah. I'm a mean mofo. Absolutely. And it's Alterac Valley that the Horde actually do win every once in a while. And here I am on my brand new Demon Hunter. Just dinged at 110 and I got stuck in the snow here. Okay, this is not a good scene for any kind of melee DPS. Range DPS, yes, especially the ones that don't have a pet, because it's basically rack them up and blow them up time. But if you're melee, you just kind of get yourself in trouble. So I'm just doing the very scaredy cat thing, kind of going forward, retreating a little bit, going forward, retreating a little bit, kind of like the Italians in World War II. So I am just at a loss because we are starting to gain some ground, pushing them back, and I really want to get into the fray, but I don't have any PvP talents, I don't have that many traits, and I'm just dinged at 110, so I'm in a little bit of trouble here, but I'm trying to make a contribution. And the fight's going on, and ring of pieces are popping down, healers are doing their thing, DPS are doing their thing, and I'm really getting anxious. I gotta get in the scrum of things. Uh-oh, there's a bear. I'm scared of bears, and it's cold, and he's probably looking for food, and I don't want to be food, okay? That much is certain. So Oh, big tree stumping away. Now a hunter's got me in his sights. I know that because the mark of the hunter is on me. And I'm rooted in midair. How often do you guys see that, where you get rooted in midair? It's like something out of Harry Potter, getting rooted in midair. Now everybody's just having free reign on me, and I'm dead. Noob PVP. The epic noobness just doesn't end. It continues.